Well, right now we are in the middle of the second Cátedra, Caty y René Padilla. For us on the CETI team, in many ways, many of our values and priorities are incarnated at the Cátedra.
De alguna manera, este espacio se ha convertido en un espacio catalizador de relaciones. Es algo que convoca, que permite.
In a way, this has become a space that catalyzes relationships. It's something that convenes and allows the gathering of people who share a passion, as well as disillusionment, frustrations, hope, hopelessness.
Desesperanzas en un contexto social, cultural, religioso.
In a social, cultural, and religious context in which we don't always feel like we have a home, that we belong.
For example, we talk about doing theology in community. So when we sit around the table with people from different places and countries, there are 17 countries and 4 or 5 indigenous nations represented in the Cátedra. We sit around the table and we don't just listen to a specialist and incorporate what they have said, but we dialogue, we wonder, we question, we debate, we share, we laugh together.
The Cátedra makes me feel like I'm not alone in this process, more than anything else. And that for me means a lot, because I am sure too many people in the world today are following God's path, are opening their hearts to love others, risking their lives, and they also feel very alone and without people to accompany them, because there is a lot of fear, and it's very normal to be afraid.
When we have a perspective of the gospel that is a bit more holistic, that isn't satisfied with shallow answers, and that seeks a deeper relationship with the kingdom of God and God's justice, with Jesus Christ in a way that is fuller and more holistic, that trajectory can often cause a person to feel very alone and isolated amid other more hegemonic narratives. So, a very common sensation among Cátedra participants is that it is a space of welcome, of refreshment, where we can cry together and pray together, and again, this is also doing theology.
We recognize that we are immersed in diverse and challenging circumstances with all kinds of limitations and even resistance in some of our contexts. But as we come together, we're able to share those concerns, express solidarity with one another, encourage one another to keep moving forward. It makes us aware of resources and opportunities. Collaborations and alliances are birthed that can continue long after the gathering itself.
We take care of one another, the stronger of the weaker of the stronger. It's accompanying on one another, sustain one another, looking deeply at one another and expressing our love and our hope that it is still possible to transform the world.
So I'm thankful to God for this opportunity God grants us, and as CETI feel certain responsibility to continue serving as stewards of these opportunities as a way to serve God's purposes in our beloved region.